And the thing you like is the energy, and when you have guys that have been in your program now, you don't really have to coach a lot of effort because they know what is expected of them, and it's just fun to watch our guys just run around.
Well, there seems to be a lot of energy out on the field. Can you talk about how they come out and be ready?
Well, the thing is when you have a veteran group now, they just understand. We always talk about, hey, we can't waste a day. We only have so many days. We can't waste a day. And let's just make sure that we make each day count. So you're going to go to work once you get out here. So let's just make sure that we come with the right energy.
Charlie, it looked like Gaines made some plays on the ball today. What'd you think about his effort?
Well, Gaines is an unbelievable athlete, and then what you like to do with him is, he can play wide receiver, defensive back, so we moved to a defensive back because we need some help right now, but does a great job of breaking on the ball. The issue is going to be with him, can he tackle? Because we hadn't had a chance really to just go through that contact. Tomorrow we would be able to now that we get in pads.
Charlie, talk about Cameron Joy moving in there for Mario and kind of the shoes he has to fill at the center position.
Well, you look at Mario. Mario was a 4-year starter at that position. Now you get Joyer that he plays some at center. When Mario was banged up a little, we would play Joyer at center. But the thing that he has is the experience because he played some guard and center, and now he's been here going into his 4th year. So you feel pretty comfortable that he can get the job done.
What do you look to get the most out of spring ball? Is there the competition make everybody better? What's the one thing you want to get out of it?
Well, you like to know now that you feel like that you're competitive enough at each position where you can build some depth, and it's the biggest concern where we can walk out here too deep at each position, and you feel like that now that you've recruited well enough where you can get that accomplished. And also, it's all still about fundamentals and technique where guys have to understand that it's all about them getting better and improving. You can't worry about just coming out here and just going through the motion. Let's come out here and just make sure that fundamentally that we're sound, that when we walk out here with these 15 days, which we have a good amount of days where we can work to get better.
Vance talked to us a couple weeks ago, and he talked about tackling and getting better at tackling. And how important is that in the spring and into the fall camp of this year?
It's a major fundamental with defense. You have to tackle. And if you look at the big plays last year against us on our defense, we missed so many tackles, and that can't happen. Guys have to learn to wrap up, and guys have to learn to get guys on the ground. But tackling is very key. It's key on defense. If you can't tackle, you can't play defense.
Charlie, Nick Dawson, has he kind of outgrown the linebacker spot?
Yeah, Nick is, he continues to grow, and that's what you like about him, and he don't mind it. A lot of times guys come in at a position like a linebacker, and they feel like they don't want to gain any more weight, and they talking about, well, coach, I don't want to move, and then they try to put themselves on a diet. But what Nick has continued to do is just continue to eat, and what you don't mind because you like to see him get as big as he possibly can.
Is that a permanent switch for him, with his hand on the ground?
Well, what's good about that position, because he was a linebacker, now we have an outside linebacker, which we call the Fox, because you look at the Fox and the Sam, they're kind of the same position, so you feel like that he's athletic enough where he can play it. So we will put him down in 3-point, and we also can stand him up.
Coach, I noticed you spent some considerable time with the defensive line. We didn't see Clint Hurt out here. Can you address his situation?
Well, right now we've given Hurt just time enough where he can just go concentrate on his case, and we've given him that time, and I think it's good that he's doing that, because just with the many distractions, and he just can't do the job that we're asking him to do right now.
Is he still doing recruiting stuff, or is it just
no?
Right now?
Right now he's just totally concentrating on the case.
Okay.
Is it a leave type situation? Would you say an administrative leave, or is he allowed contact with any of the players, or?
Well, it's just an administrative leave concept right now, and like I said, it's all about the case and him just working on that case.